Yes, I am. All right, good morning. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes. I'm serving as the presiding judge on this morning. I believe that we are starting off, the faces that I see, the beautiful faces I see, are all from our problem-solving court. But we do have Attorney Malafite with us on this morning. And so, Attorney Malafite, we are going to, I don't have, they did something different with my schedule, Attorney Malafite. And so I don't really have any traffic on this morning other than adjourns to pay. And
Two arraignment on bench warrants.
yes, and two arraignments, and it's actually for one person. Arraignment on the bench warrant. The bulk of my docket today is it starts at 1 o'clock. And I have some trials and things of that nature. So, Mr. Malafite, I'm gonna let you call it.
Judge, I serve at your pleasure, so I'll just let it, I can take care of whatever needs taken care of. I am going to be here this afternoon, so whatever the court would like, this is what I am scheduled for, so I'm happy to try to take care of it fast or do whatever the court would like me to do.
All right, very good. Well, in the interest of making sure that I'm not expending resources that we don't need to, so that I can get more when I need more, I'm going to ask that you come back for the 1 o'clock docket. And then that way, we'll have our traffic people on and you all can get started actually a little bit before 1 so we can move the docket, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do you have offers for the 1 o'clock, the afternoon docket?
I don't believe that I do, Judge.
All right, we are going to, can you call the courtroom and speak with Ms. Lurst, who's serving today as my clerk, so that we can connect you and Attorney Rosenthal so that you can get those offers, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Reed, I am going to have you place your appearance on the record, please.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, drug court, vet court defense attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance speak for all my clients this morning. Thank you, and good morning again.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Good morning to you, and your motion is granted. Ms. Cleveland?
Good morning, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, case manager for specialty court.
All right, good morning, Ms. Cleveland. Before we get started on this morning, are there any preliminary matters that I need to address?
No, not at this time, Judge. None that I'm aware of. Thank you.
All right. All right, very good. I do see Ms. Van Alstine, and I'm pronouncing it wrong. You'll get me together. Good morning to you. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thank you. Great to be here.
All right, and you're joining us this morning. Do you have a client on this morning?
Yes, I am here on behalf of Miss Shay Weaver. I am her recovery
right.
coach.
All right, wonderful. Well, we are glad to have you. And when we get to Ms. Weaver's case, we will definitely hear from you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. All right, Ms. Cleveland, who are we starting off with this morning?
Your Honor, I'm not sure who came into the courtroom first, but I was just going to go alphabetically if that's okay.
That's fine, because everybody's going to stay on until I finish all of the hearings, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. So my first up would be Mr. Christopher William Gritzinger.
All right, Mr. Gritzinger, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good this morning. Work's going to be a nice, easy day. I'm doing a training class. They gave me an hour or two to sit out in the truck and take care of my court. So that's nice. It's good that they've been working with me so much. I appreciate that. That's for sure.
Yes, sir. That means they see the quality in you, sir.
Yeah. Let's see. Been doing my ERG with Sarah Gutskow. That's every Tuesday.
Okay.
We meet once a week, one-on-one. That'll be this week. That's this afternoon, like 3:45, I believe. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 3:45. Yesterday, I zoomed into a NA meeting. Let's see. I mean, last weekend I was seemed like Fridays when it started. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling real good all weekend. Kind of just laid around and slept, and I don't know. It wasn't a real good weekend for me, but been feeling a lot better now. So.
All right. And so did you get some medical assistance since you weren't feeling great or not having a good weekend? Did it require medical assistance?
No, I don't. It wasn't anything that serious, but just not myself, and kind of. I was real tired and kind of achy, headache. Didn't have like a fever or anything like that. So.
Okay. All right. Very good. I'm glad that you're feeling better then.
And me too.
All right, now y'all know we did a lot of hugging at that graduation. And I had to tell everybody I've been COVID testing every day because I am the COVID police. And I let my guard down. I did. I was so happy to see you all in person. Everybody looks one way on Zoom, but different in public, actual presence. And so I did. I let my guard down. My husband couldn't believe it. He's like, you was just hugging away. And so I told him I'm making up for it. I'm testing every day. I guess I'm gonna stop after this week. I've been negative and I've not had any symptoms. So I just want y'all to know that if y'all got it, y'all didn't get it from me. So, because I know we hugged a whole lot. It was so wonderful to meet you in person, Mr. Gritzinger. I know you had a little bit of a challenge maybe a week or so ago. Are you back on track?
Oh yeah.
All right. What are you doing to stay on track?
I'm just going to my meetings. Obviously I'm trying my hardest to make sure that nothing happens to fall in my lap like that ever again. So so far it's been going good.
All right, very good. You realize that if you need help, reach out for it, right?
Absolutely.
What's your emergency plan? When there are urges, when I want to do something, what's your emergency plan? How are you going to respond to it?
I got a couple different numbers I can call of people that have kind of been there in one way or another. Not necessarily the exact same situation, but definitely people that, there's plenty of people that tell me all the time when I talk about things that have happened in the past, like, you should call me, even if I don't know, what's going on, I'm at least somebody here to listen and offer some advice. So,
All
I
right.
just need to actually use them,
Actually use them. That's a great emergency plan. Actually use the people that are available to you, who can coach you through. And then, you realize if that doesn't work, you have some other professional resources that are available, right?
Yep.
All right, very good. How's your father doing?
He's doing good. He had some trouble with his car through the week, but I think we got that figured out now. So he's
All
doing
right.
good.
Make sure you tell him I asked about him and that I still appreciate his support, okay?
I did. I will.
All right, very good. What'd you think of the graduation, Mr. Gritzinger?
It was nice. It was definitely nice. I mean, it's not what I expected, to be honest with you. I think it's nice that, you guys do that for people when they're finishing the program. It's not an easy road, and people deserve something nice like that.
Yes, absolutely. And we are excited to be able to do that and to partner with the individuals from the community. A lot of community resources went into that graduation. And so we were so fortunate that people are understanding that we are all in this together. It's not just the court, it's all of us. And we're all in this together. We win together or we lose together. And so that was certainly wonderful from our perspective. Do you have any questions for the team today, Mr. Gritzinger?
Not today, no.
No? All right, Ms. Cleveland, what do you have for Mr. Gritzinger?
Good morning again, Your Honor, and everyone. Mr. Gritzinger is reporting accurately as far as his connection with his treatment. That was court ordered treatment. There is going to be an adjustment. I'm waiting for the clinical assessment to come back, the newest one from his therapist. Also, I'm checking his screens and he is doing wonderful. I just want him to be very proud of himself. I'm very proud of him. The screens are all negative, since the event, and it was very good to see. Your Honor, I am noting his emergency plan, and he can also reach out to me and I will advise him on what he spoke of today if needed. And also, we are working together on his distal and proximal goals. And that's something that we're in discussion about. So we want to make sure that, we have a good idea of what he wants to do going forward while he's in the program.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Reed, anything asked to Mr. Gritzinger?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, sir. You're working the program. I talked to you when you came into the program. I went over the court's order. You said you could do the program. Congratulations. We're proud of you. This weekend is Memorial Weekend. Make sure you have all the testing hours down because that's very important during Memorial Weekend. I put that out there for all our participants. Be safe and good to see you, sir. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Reed. Everybody, it's the holiday. Guess what? Folks will be eating, folks will be visiting each other and all of those good things. And some folks like to turn up during the holiday. Well, you can't turn up. You are in specialty court. So make sure that this is for everybody, that you get to your testing. No excuses. You have to know when the hours are, and you have to make sure you get to your testing. 36th District Court is closed on Monday, so you cannot test here on Monday if your color or your number is called. You must make sure you have a plan for testing. Make sure you have a plan for testing. If you do not test on holidays, you have to physically come in and see me. In addition, please make sure if you're eating and if you are eating with family and friends or stopping by folks' houses or outdoor picnics, you want to make sure that you understand that everything that shows up in your urine sample, you are going to be held accountable for. I don't want to hear about, I didn't know they spiked the brownies or the juice or what have you, because everybody knows what their family and friends are capable of. We might not want to admit it, and we might not want to tell anybody else about it, but we know the one, we know who they are. And so when you know who they are, you better make sure you bring your own food, bring your own drinks, bring your own brownies, bring your own whatever, so that you don't have an issue with testing. In addition, please make sure you're checking your email, you're checking your text messages, because if I send Miss Cleveland a message saying I want everybody to test today, she's gonna send that message out to you. Might not be, your color may not have dropped, but you've got to get up and go and test. I don't want to hear my battery was dead on my phone, or I didn't look at my phone this week, I took a break from my phone. Nope, you don't get to do that. You've got to stay in touch, and you've got to get up and go test. So Mr. Reed, thank you for reminding me. That's my little holiday speech, and I won't give it again today. All right, what's the return to court from Mr. Gritzinger?
Your Honor, he's in phase 1, so he will be returning to court on June 10th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. via Zoom.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Gritzinger?
Yes, I did.
All right,
June 10th at
wonderful.
8:35.
Yes, sir. And you understand that we're here for you if you need us, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, very good. I'm gonna have you hang with us while I do a few more cases, okay?
All right.
All right, mute yourself. All right, Miss Cleveland, who do we have next?
Your Honor, we have Cody Hanna next. He's next alphabetically.
All right, very good, Mr. Hannah. I have the following. I don't think I put Mr. Gritzinger's case numbers on the record. So good morning to you, Ms. Sires. Sorry about that. Thank you for coming to serve on today.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm going to place Mr. Gritzinger's case number on the record, U620042221. All right, I'm moving now to Cody Jack Hannah. I have the following: U563096220, U5630992, U563131120, U5631342, U563136620, U563142120, U5631492, U5631502, U5758420, U5759932, and U5811792. Good morning, Mr. Hannah. State your full name for me.
Cody Hanna.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Good. How are you?
I am doing well. I'm doing very well. What's going on with you this morning? You look out of sorts a little bit.
No, I don't know. I've been having a cold the last few days. And, like, my nose is all stuffed up and just ain't been feeling the best. I think I caught like a little cold or something like that. I don't have COVID. I've been testing every day like you said you have been. So it's just, I think it's just allergies, because I've been doing a lot of grass cutting and a lot of side jobs lately, like landscaping. And I don't know if it's like the pollen or what's going around, but my allergies are just killing me lately.
Okay. Well, I hope that you're able to take something that can help you.
Yeah, just been taking some like Dayquil and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I hope you get some relief. I know allergies that can be really, really tough. And so I will tell you, I have had really bad allergies. I used to have to take 2 shots a week when I moved to Michigan. I stopped eating meat. I have not had an allergy shot in 10 years. And so, and I don't suffer with my allergies at all like I used to. I mean, I might get a little something every now and again, but nothing like I used to suffer.
Yeah, really, it's just my nose. Like I can't breathe out of my nose. Like I don't know if you could tell in my voice or not, but I can barely breathe.
Yeah.
But other than
And
that,
you
I
just
mean,
don't look
everything's been
like
fine.
yourself today.
Yeah, I mean, just I've been feeling good at all. So I mean,
Okay.
other than that, everything's fine.
All right, you've been working your program?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
All
I was
right.
at the graduation.
You were, I didn't see you.
Yeah, Miss Cleveland said she didn't. I mean, I was talking to Officer E, and then I was talking to Mr. Morgan in the hallway and stuff like that, but I didn't see. Every time I seen Tassie, it was like across the room, like, and then by the time the graduation ended, I couldn't bump into her because everybody was everywhere. So, but I
Yes.
talked to Mr. Morgan.
Okay. What did you think about the graduation?
I thought it was pretty cool. Like the last guy that was just talking about. I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna be that big. I thought it was gonna be a little smaller than that, but it was nice. There's definitely a
Yeah.
lot more people there than I thought there was gonna be.
Yes. Did you have an opportunity to hear the speaker?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Did you get any takeaways from the speaker?
Yeah, definitely. Especially that guy that, said he served like 30 years in prison and stuff like that. And, seemed like a real good guy.
Yeah.
Definitely turned his life around for sure.
Absolutely. And so that lets us know no matter what we do, no matter what happens, when we want to get up and get going, we can do it, right? Might be difficult and we might bump our head a little bit, but we can get up and get moving.
Yeah, definitely. His life shows that
All
for
right.
sure.
It definitely does. I thought he was a great speaker. I thought he was definitely a great speaker. All right. And so are you having any difficulties, any challenges?
Not that I can think of right now. I'm looking for a new therapy. I'm starting to look for a new place to go do therapy because since I got into that car accident, I haven't, I stopped going to TheraCare because they stopped doing like on the phone appointments. Everything was in person. So I think I'm gonna try this guy that's at Pop Off. He's like a recovery coach / like therapist. I think I'll probably start doing some sessions with him because I talked to him the last time I went in to my doctor's appointment. So let's see if me and him could start something.
All right, Miss Cleveland, you need to be a part of that because we have to make sure that we're following standards, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. And I did have a conversation with Mr. Hannah. He is compliant with the court's orders. He does remain connected with Pop Off, but he's also his additional source of therapy was someone that he had selected that he was doing in addition to what his requirement was. Yes. So but I understand what he's saying. He's looking for someone else to possibly guide him a little bit more at the venue, Pop Off venue.
Yeah.
All right, and that's going to be in addition, Miss Cleveland?
Yes, because he was saying TheraCare, on his own accord. He felt he needed that, and I know he's connected with Pop Off as the court orders.
All right, very good, very good. All right, Mr. Hannah, are you having any issues, any difficulties?
No, actually everything's been really good. Yeah, I mean, work's been good. Yeah, I really haven't been having no trouble with anything that I could really think of. It's really the only thing I could think of is that I stopped going to, because that was like extra like therapy that I was doing for myself. It wasn't, that one wasn't court ordered, but like I said, my last doctor's appointment at Pop Off, I talked to a guy in person. Me and him like talked for like 30 minutes. So I think I'm gonna start doing some things with him in addition to, what I mean, everything else that I was doing.
All right.
TheraCare, the place I was going to, it's just so far away. It's all the way in Troy, and it was a 40-minute drive. And since I got, into that car accident, I got to buy another car here soon. So I've been trying to save up for another vehicle because I don't have one right now. But other than that, everything's been pretty good.
All right, very good. How are you feeling since you've been in that car accident? Are you following up and doing all the things you're supposed to do?
Yeah, oh yeah, everything's fine. They ruled it as it wasn't my fault, Like the accident report
Right.
came back, like I got rear-ended. So I mean, there was really not too much, and I got out of it with just a couple of bruises. So I was blessed in that area. It could have killed me.
Yes, you were. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so we're so glad that things turned out. I think someone showed me a picture of the vehicle, and that it was
Yeah.
pretty bad, definitely.
Yeah, the car is
Definitely.
totaled.
Yes. All right, Mr. Hannon, do you have any questions for us, for the team?
Not at the moment, I don't. But if I do, I'll definitely text Hossie.
Okay. All right, very good. Mr. Reed, anything else as to Mr. Hanna?
Yes, Judge, thank you. A good report, Mr. Hanley. You're working the program. We are proud of you. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a good job. And you're not alone with sinus problems or allergies. I have a nose spray, a sinus spray that I use in the mornings, and I have a little allergy pill that I take sometimes. Rain, cutting the grass, all of that affects you. So you're not alone. Be safe. Have a good weekend, Mr. Hanley. Good to hear you from you. Good to see you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
Mr. Reed, if you stop eating that meat, you can put that spray and those pills away. You know, I don't like medicine.
It's too late for me, Judge. I already understand that. It's too late for me.
He said it's too late.
Mr. Hanley's still a young man. He can change. I can't change, Judge, at this point. I'm doomed to my situation. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Reed. All right. All right, Miss Cleveland. Anything else for Mr. Hanna? If not, let's get a return to court date.
Your Honor, I just also wanted to make the record that he completed Lake Ridge. He achieved his goal of independent living. That's something that we've been discussing, he and I, for quite some time. So I'm glad to present that. And Your Honor, he's compliant with all of his court orders.
All right, very good. So the living situation is good, Mr. Hanna?
Yeah, oh yeah, everything's good. Definitely.
All right, wonderful. We want to keep it that way, right?
Absolutely.
All right, wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. I am. And thank you, Ms. Cleveland. I know we didn't staff yesterday, and so we'll circle back, but I had another meeting on yesterday. So, but thank you for that update. All right. If nothing else, Ms. Cleveland, what's the return to court date?
Your Honor, Your Honor, he would be having a face-to-face on 6/17/2022 at 10:35 a.m. And then he would return via Zoom on.
Let's just do one day. I'm gonna just do one day.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you,
in
Your
case
Honor.
anything happens that keeps the clerk from having to go and remove a future date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, my door is always open. So when they tell me I'm making their lives more difficult, I try to change. So one day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So we'll do June 17th at 10:35 a.m. All right, Mr. Hanna?
June 7th. So is that for a face-to-face or is that court again?
That's face-to-face with Ms. Cleveland.
Okay. Yep. You said 10:30?
All right. 10:35.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll be there.
All right. Very good. Let me have you go on mute for a second, and then we'll be wrapping up. Yes, ma'am.
Your 8:35 arraignment bench warrant is in the waiting room.
Oh, wonderful.
Do you want me to get Mr. Malbright to come back?
No, what we'll do is bring him in and Mr. Reed, and that person will go to a breakout room so they can talk. There's an 8 person in the waiting room, Mr. Reed.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Miss Cleveland, I am going to do Miss Weaver so that we can release Miss Van Alstine so that and I'm sorry, my apologies. I should have done Miss Weaver first. And I'm sorry, Miss Van Alstine. Thank you for bearing with me. But I don't want to tie you up all day. All right, let's do it. I do not have the case number on here, but I have it in my file. I have case number 21H88854SD. Miss Weaver, state your full name for me.
J. Rosa Weaver.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I am very blessed today.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. How have things been going?
Things been going wonderful.
All right, tell me
Wonderful.
what's been happening. I want to know.
Well, I'm almost done with school. I am writing. I have 2 more tests and 1 presentation, and I will be done on the 30th. No more school. I will be
Okay, tell
graduating.
me what you're earning though, because I have here that you had some college. Are you finishing your degree?
Yeah, medical billing and coding. I'm being a certificate. Then I can go for my test to get certified. I don't know if I want to go that far.
Good.
No joke.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I know you didn't ask me. I'm just gonna tell you anyway.
Judge, I need
Yes,
a
you
break.
do.
I need a break
You
right
need a
now.
break. You
Yeah.
can take a break.
Yeah.
You can take a break. Listen, whenever there's an opportunity to learn, I used to tell my kids, they used to talk about me. You just like being a student. And and I'm like, no, I don't. It's not that I like being a student,
No.
but when it's free, first of all, when it's a free learning opportunity, I'm going to take advantage of it.
Right, right.
And so now I have a grown son who just finished his master's, and now he's looking at determining whether he's going to go to law school or whether or not he's going to go and get a PhD. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened about I just always wanted to be a student. He's like, Mom, you're right. Once you start learning, you have that urge, even when you take a break, you get that urge like, I want to learn some more. And it doesn't have to be a degree. I'll take a cooking class, a dance class. I'm getting ready to take a dance class, but just always keeping the mind sharp. That's what it is. Keeping the mind sharp.
Continuously.
There you go. So take a breather for just a few minutes.
Just for a minute.
Just for a minute.
Just for a minute.
And then think about what's next.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah.
All right. How have things been going for you since you've been in the program? Because you're still new to us. You've been with us a couple of weeks.
I am still new to the system, but I have 5 months clean on June 1st. Yeah, it feels good. It finally feels good to say that and be honest about it, because I pretended for many years and I've lied about saying I was clean and I wasn't. But this time I can say it honestly and mean it and enjoy it and be happy about it. If I start crying, because it's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling. Come on, tell somebody in the courtroom
It's a great
that may be
feeling.
struggling. What's great about it? What are you feeling? What's different?
It's a one day at a time process. The urges still come, but they pass. If you just stand still and let them pass. Your Honor, I'm at work. I need to stop this machine. Can I just run and stop this machine right quick?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. She is working at home. Let's do it. And Ms. Van Alstine, I'll give you an opportunity once I finish with Ms. Weaver to speak or to let us know.
Thank you, Judge.
How we can help her.
All
right.
But staying clean has been such a great, I've been being blessed in so many areas of my life. And it's just like, we make it hard, but it's really so easy if you work the program. I mean, it's just like, just every day I pretty much do a meeting and I love it. I look forward to doing my meetings. I just look forward to life now. I can't even say, because it's so exciting.
Yeah.
And I have such a wonderful support system. My kids love me. I didn't even know how much they love me. They just hated to see me in that condition.
Yes, your kids do love you. They may not have liked the behavior, but they love you. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
That's really wonderful. I'm glad that you're seeing already some of the things that are good, that are great, as a result of you being sober. So very good. Very good.
I see we have problems every day. There's a solution to every problem, and it may not be the solution we want, but it's a solution. It may work out to your to what you need or want, but it may not work out to that. So we just keep it moving.
Yes, do your best and keep it moving. There you go. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being honest too
Thank
about
you.
the urges come. I get nervous when people are in the program and say, oh no, I don't think about it. And you know, I'm good. Well, if you weren't ever thinking about it, you wouldn't be with us. And so honesty with yourself is a huge part of recovery. You have to be honest with yourself. And so thank you for being honest with us. And hopefully you're doing everything that you're supposed to do in the program. And you realize you don't have to have a court order to do what works for you. But hopefully you are working it so that you can stay on this path that you're on right now.
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
What do you need us to help you with, if anything?
I need to just to stay. I need accountability for me staying clean. I don't want to get comfortable and like I used to say, I got this, and then I'll be isolated into myself, and then I get an urge, and then I'm back on and drinking, and I don't. I lost a lot of trust in the program before because of personal reasons. I was hurt, so I had a lot of resentments towards people in the program, but I have to build trust back. And with Miss Van Alstine, working with her and some ladies, I'm learning to build that trust back. And it's helping me to entrust in the program again. And, I can't look at, it's the recoveries for me. It's not for somebody else, it's for me and what I got to get out of it. But I don't have to deal with those people. I just have to remember the program is steps and working those steps. And, we're going to do a step 4, and I've done a step 4 before, and a step 4 before, and a step 4 before, but I'm really going to do a step 4 this time.
There you go. Very good. And now when you say program, you're not talking about the courts program, right?
I'm talking about the NAAA program itself.
Got it. Okay. All right. And so, but I love your focus now. Your focus is on you getting what you need and doing the things that you need to do one step at a time,
Right.
so that you stay on this path that you're on.
This program will keep me accountable for my actions as far as staying focused and staying accountable for the things that I need to do to stay clean. I think this program is an excellent program. I didn't come here because court sent me. I didn't get clean because court got me, although I did do some crazy stuff. But I did it because I needed to have some accountability from me because I know who I am. I know what I do. And I know that I need somebody to say, you can't do that. This is how you got to do it. And I just need I'm hard headed. So it wasn't just AANA. It had to be something higher too, besides my higher power.
Yes. All right. Well, we're here to help you. We're here to work with you. We certainly have a whole lot of accountability in this program. So you're in the right place, ma'am. And then hopefully by the time you leave us, you'll have some self-accountability. Yes. Yes. My mother used to say, do the right thing, even when nobody's looking. Do the right thing. That's self-accountability. So hopefully by the time you leave us, you'll be able to have that accountability system in place without us for the rest of your life.
Right.
All right. I want to hear from Ms. Van Alstine. How's Ms. Weaver doing? And is there anything that you need the court to do to keep her on track?
So when I started this, the end of last year, started doing groups, I did it once a week. Shay is the reason why I do them every day now.
Oh, wow.
She comes on time. As a matter of fact, sometimes she texts me, hey, I'm in, let me in, you know. So she is definitely working her program. She actually is such a good example when I tell people, you know, you need to work your program. She is that example. She is working her program. She does, you know, I'm so glad she got into this program because it's just going to help her with long-term accountability. She's she doesn't give herself enough credit because because she just needs that long term to get herself some years over this hump. But Miss Weaver, and what I love is that some of the new women that come on, as a matter of fact, there's somebody else that's in your program that recently joined, and she is so supportive. She's so supportive, and she's already passing her number out. So we have this whole network, and it's just a beautiful thing, you know. And one thing I can say is we have this thing where we say, A helps, B helps A the most, you know. So she's just a wonderful person. She's so encouraging, and I do enjoy working with her. And she's definitely on the right track right now. And like I said, from you guys, I just expect that level of holding her accountable. You know, I told her you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you, Ms. Van Alstine. I know that we referred someone to you, I think on Wednesday. And so, or yesterday, she's on our Wednesday docket, but she came in on yesterday. So thank you for your willingness to be there and be supportive. And so Ms. Weaver's on a great track. Ms. Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Ms. Weaver?
Thank you, Your Honor, and hello again, everyone. Ms. Weaver is doing a very good job. I'm receiving weekly progress reports from her treatment provider. All of them speak so highly of her. They talk about her being engaged. She's been with them for 4 months. That's what it's detailed here on the progress note I have. And that she's being checked off as very good progress, which is wonderful, especially since she's only been in our program for 12 days. So I'm getting very good progress notes on her. She's compliant with all your court's orders. She and I have spoken, but we're working out some other little details of some things, but we're going to talk longer, almost like a face-to-face very soon, so that I can get some of her more detailed input on some of the things that are required in the program.
All right, very good. Ms. Weaver, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, Your Honor, I think everything is going pretty smoothly and everything's great. And I appreciate you so much. I seen you on Channel 7 News with the ladies with the interview with Simon Shaquette. That was awesome. I just turned to 7. I'm like, that's the program. That's the judge. And it was awesome.
Yes, they did a story.
Yes.
This is the first time, at least since I've been a part of specialty court, that we've had some local news coverage. And so I just thought that was really, really wonderful. And, you know, the sentiment was people just don't know that there's help available, that they don't have to go this alone. And that help can come from an unlikely source like the court. And that's the messaging that we want to get out, is that there's help available here. And so, yes, ma'am. All right, Miss Cleveland, I need a return to court date for Miss Weaver. And Miss Cleveland, if that is going to go into the week of June 6th, let's schedule it for face-to-face. And you can do that with Miss Weaver. And of course, we're in contact if there's anything that I need to do.
Thank you, Your Honor. It would be June 10th, 2022. It's going to be a face-to-face at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Miss Weaver?
Yes, I did. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I'm going to ask you to hang in there with me.
Sure.
You all are supposed to hear and be a part of the proceedings for everyone. So I'll get you to go on mute. Ms. Van Alstine, thank you for being here. You are certainly welcome to stay, but I know you've got other work to do. So enjoy the rest of your day. And next time I'll do better. I'll make sure I'll have you up front. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much, Judge Holmes. I see you soon.
You're very welcome. All right. Take care. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna go to Mr. Howard. And then I think we have one more, and then I'm gonna let everybody go. I have for Mr. Howard, case number 210-451-5601. Mr. Howard, unmute and state your name for the record, please.
Maurice Howard.
Good morning to you, Mr. Howard.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing very well. It's Friday. I'm doing really well on a Friday, okay? Yes, sir. And a long weekend too. I don't know what to do with myself. Wait, let me say this. I do know what to do with myself because my kids will watch this and they'll say, well, we got some stuff you can do with your stuff. So, yes. So, yes, I'm excited about a long weekend. Do you have plans for the weekend?
No. However.
No? Okay.
No, however, other than finishing up what I'm doing around the house, as far as gardening and taking care of what needs to be done outside, that's what I've been up to.
Okay, very good. Well, we're supposed to have some good weather. And so hopefully you'll have what you need to be able to finish up your gardening and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very good. Were you able to make it to the graduation? Did you make it?
Yes, I was standing room only and on the outside. I got the gist of it and the positive energy. I couldn't hear everything from in the hallway, tiptoeing and moving back as well.
Oh, we have a
But I
bad
got
connection.
the gist of it.
Uh-oh, Ms. Cleveland, we have a bad connection. Uh-oh, Mr. Howard, we can't hear you. We have a bad connection.
Can you hear me now? Shall I call back?
No, I can hear you now. I think I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you
Oh, no.
perfectly.
You got a bad connection. So let me have you dial out and call back. All right. While he's doing that, Mr. Manning, how are you today?
I'm all right, Judge Holmes. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, Mr. Manning. I'm gonna call your case Z8080701. Things are going well with you?
Yes, ma'am, they are.
All right. Are you having any issues, any difficulties that you need us to help you with?
No, ma'am, not at this time.
Not at this time. All right. What have you been doing to work your program?
Still been going to my therapy meetings, and making sure that I, stay sober and stay on track.
All right. How difficult has that been for you to stay sober and to stay on track?
Actually, it haven't been difficult at all.
No.
I thought really I have more of a hard time with the marijuana, but that ain't been a problem either. So everything been all right.
All right. Look at you. Thank you for your honesty. You thought that would be a problem for you to stop using, and it's been all right. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, very good. Very good. Mr. Gritsinger, you scared me. You start taking off the top. I'm like, oh Lord, what is he doing? All right, I know it's Friday. Come on now. All right. And so, Mr. Manning, what did you think of the graduation?
The graduation was real nice. I got a chance to see everybody, that I see here on Zoom. Most of the people that I see here on Zoom. Got a chance to talk to Miss Cleveland after the graduation. Wanted to get a chance to say hi to you, but you was kind of busy at the time, so I had to get back to work. So I'm gonna get back to work.
I was just hugging away, just on my job, hugging away. I know. All right, but did you enjoy it? Did you learn anything from it? Any takeaways?
Yes, ma'am. I enjoyed it. Actually, the speaker that we had that you guys had there, we had him at one of my group sessions before, and he came and spoke with us. And that was a pretty good session there. Good. He spoke really good there at our meeting, like he did at the graduation. So real motivating, I should say.
All right, very good, very good. I thought he was a great speaker as well. And so, Mr. Manning, is there anything that you need us to help you with to keep you on track?
No, ma'am, not at this time.
Not at this time?
No,
All
ma'am.
right. Ms. Cleveland, what do you have for Mr. Manning?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Manning is doing a wonderful job. I'm going to say that because probably within the last few times he's been here, he did have an event that required that he go on a SoberLink device. He has been 60 plus days in good compliance, Your Honor, and I am going to recommend that he have the SoberLink device removed if possible, because he is compliant and he's continuing to test as well, and all of his tests have been negative.
All right, very good. Mr. Manning, do you think you're ready to come off of that SoberLink?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready to come off the SoberLink.
You ready? All right, you know that the SoberLink does not keep you sober, right?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
All right, it's what's within you, your willpower, your decisions, those things. That's what keeps you sober. So you've been doing this. I want you to understand the strength that you have, because you've been doing this for the past 6 months without any issues, right? Or 3 months, whatever it was, 60 days, not 6 months, 60 days. For the past 60 days, you've really been doing this on your own. Do you know that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? All right. So listen, I'm going to grant Ms. Cleveland's request. I am going to remove the SoberLink today. And so Ms. Cleveland, coordinate so that it can get picked up or dropped off.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. What else, Ms. Cleveland?
Your Honor, he's been compliant with all of his court orders, and he's well on his way for phase promotion. Not today. I won't recommend it today, but I think at his next hearing, we'd be able to recommend it.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Manning, you're in great shape. You have any questions? You know it's the holidays now. I'm doing something I don't usually do. I'm removing the SoberLink and we're going into a holiday. But again, I know that a SoberLink does not keep you sober. And so just like you've done it for the past 60 days, you can do it through this holiday and for the next 60 days. Work hard at it. If you get urges, if you have some struggles, if something comes up, pick up the phone, go to a meeting, utilize some of the resources that we've given you, okay? We've made available to you, okay?
All right.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, what's next for Mr. Manning?
Your Honor, he would be having a face-to-face on June 10th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, Mr. Manning, did you get that?
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
All right, very good. Good to see you. Glad you're doing well. Make sure you connect with Ms. Cleveland today so that we can get that SoberLink. They can get that SoberLink and we do it the right way, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Hang with me just for a few more minutes. I'm gonna wrap up Mr. Maurice Howard. Mr. Howard, you look like you have a good connection now. Are you with me?
Yes.
All right, there
Yeah.
you go. All right, I'm recalling 210-451-5601. All right, Mr. Howard. So now you were telling me you're gonna finish up some things around the house, some gardening, and that the weather it should be good enough for you to get some things done. And then you were in the middle of saying something else and we could not understand anything you were saying.
I can't remember either, but I'll throw this in there. As far as those allergies, I mean, I don't even think you have to have allergies to be suffering with all this stuff in the air during the springtime. Because I don't believe I have allergies. However, it does affect me when I'm running a lawnmower. And I was talking to my cousin. We were like, man, we wear these masks when we don't want to. Why don't we put them on when we want to? Like when you're cutting the grass, put it on. That'll stop it. Because after I get through cutting the grass or, messing around with bushes and stuff. Next thing I know, I'm sneezing and spitting up stuff. So that
Yeah,
part of it.
yeah.
But I think we're talking about the graduation. Yes, it was positive. I got some stickers and those little notebooks and a flashlight out there, and I read through that whole was that is it a newsletter or a paper they had?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I read through that.
Okay. All right. Did you at least get to eat some food?
I was not hungry. I
Oh
saw
my
all the.
goodness.
I got a chance to see it, smell it, going back and forth, in and out. I was, I did want to try some of those fruity drinks, but I didn't. I just went for the water.
Oh, so Miss Cleveland said those fruity drinks were really
best.
good. She
They
said
look,
they were the
Yes.
best.
they look good.
Yes. All right. And so, Mr. Howard, are you having any difficulties working the program?
No, no difficulties. I ran into that one snafu. I reckon I was eating some bagels, poppy seed bagels, and onion rolls and stuff. And, I had inquired about it, about the things on there, because I heard back in the day that could trigger you for this and that. But they told me technology had advanced past that, but I guess it has not. And maybe I asked the wrong people.
Okay, so let me say this. I'm going to tell you at this time, and Miss Cleveland, we went back and forth and back about this. No sanction, but I cannot have people in the program testing positive. I just can't. So the poppy seed bagels, onion rolls, don't eat them. That's for everybody. Don't eat them.
Exactly.
Just like I don't allow people to do hookah in the program. I don't, because y'all don't know what people putting in these hookah machines or whatever they call them, apparatus. And folks were testing positive for some stuff. And I'm like, listen, just don't do hookah, because you can't be in this program and continue to test positive. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna work through it, and we'll be we're on track now. Miss Cleveland, we should have had some subsequent tests.
Yes.
And they should be good now, right?
They are all negative. So congratulations,
Okay.
Mr. Howard. You're back on track. Please
Thank
remain that way.
I also went through that pamphlet that tells you what to stay away from and all that. And I did it again. It's not in there. I mean,
Okay, well,
in there.
I understand it, but I'm saying it. I'm saying it to everybody. No poppy seed bagels or poppy seeds or onion rolls. Don't do it, because you're still going to be held accountable for what shows up in your testing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Howard.
I didn't even realize it.
You breaking up again. Can you hear us?
I hear you greatly.
Okay.
I hear you.
All right. All right. Well, let Miss Cleveland. Is there anything else you want to report out on, Miss Cleveland?
No, Your Honor, I was going to bring that up, and I know we had a discussion about that previously. So he is compliant with all the court's orders. He's back on track. I'm very, very proud of him. And Your Honor, I'm going to have further discussion with him on June 10th, 2022 for a face-to-face at 10:35 a.m.
All right. Very good. Did you get that, Mr. Howard?
Yes, I don't understand what a face-to-face is, though.
So Miss Cleveland is going to connect with you, whether that's and she'll determine how you all will sit and talk about goals and different things that you may be going through. She'll get some insight about the quality of care that you're receiving, because we don't know what's going on if y'all don't tell us, right? And so the time to do that is when you have that one-on-one with your case manager, because we meet throughout the week. And so that's how she updates me. And if there are issues, then we address those issues. And if there's good stuff, then we want to make sure we do incentives for that good stuff. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, very good. That's a good question, though. So that completes everybody that's on for the morning. And so I am so glad to see your faces. I want you all to do well during the holiday because you will come back to see me. Make sure you stay connected to your case manager. Please, please be safe out there. I will see you all in a couple of weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Yes, sir. All right. I can disengage the waiting room now. And Miss Cleveland, I need to call a couple of cases that are on my docket that I've missed. And so for Mr. Hicks, this was the rest of his 100 cases from yesterday. And we have given him another court date. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me read those into the record. These should also go on with the rest of his cases from yesterday. I have case number U452-62918, U47195118, U99437-713, 15536-0301, 1553636, counts 1, 2, and 3. All right, Ms. Cleveland, what was Mr. Hicks' return court date? He was with us in person on yesterday.
I believe it was June 10th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. But I'm concerned now because I believe you said that we're doing face-to-face.
Yeah, we'll do face-to-face.
Okay.
So we'll change all of his cases, Ms. Lurs, including the ones that are on the June 10th docket to 10:35 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
All right?
Thank you.
Very good. And then, Ms. Cleveland, I'm still missing someone.
Yes.
I'm missing Chevelle Matthews, case number 210-025-041. Where's Miss Matthews?
Your Honor, I reached out to the court to request an adjournment until the 3rd because she did indicate that she had a work issue. And she was asking the court for a little, I guess, a little consideration just because she was the only one that was going to be there and that she could not conduct a Zoom hearing.
All right, and I did indicate, I do see that she's still on the tether from Troy, is that correct?
Yes, I have to make sure that they understand that, that's their tether and that as long as our judge is okay, that's what they're asking, that they remove it, then they will make an adjustment.
Okay, well, let's talk about getting that adjustment. I haven't been with her long enough to know if it's okay.
Okay.
I don't even know the circumstances surrounding why she had the tether. And so if we could talk about that.
Yes.
And then I'd like for them, the probation officer in Troy, to at least let us know what their recommendation is.
Yes.
Because I don't know why they put her on it. But I'm good with adjourning her to June 3rd, 2022. And that's going to be at 8:35 a.m. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. And just so you'll know as well, she is compliant with all your court's orders. I'm getting all of her updates and everything. So that's good.
That's wonderful. All right, very good. Thank you for that reminder, Ms. Cleveland. And then I think those are all the cases that I have for you on this morning. Is there anything I'm missing?
No, Your Honor. I just was going to say, I'll see you soon. I wanted everybody to have a good holiday weekend.
All right, very good. You do the same. You do the same. All right, thank you.
Bye.
All right, Mr. Reed, did you take care of an 8 case?
Yes, Judge.
I don't see that person anymore.
He was in the breakout room and he may still be in the breakout room. We're ready to proceed. We have an offer that he wishes to accept.
All right, wonderful. There's also an individual that's on Brandy's phone. Ms. Lurs, if you could send her a message. She does not have her audio on, or the camera, and so we can't service them unless they, All right, very good. Let's do it. All right. Yes, good morning. I need your name on your device. We don't know who Brandy is. Tell us your
Okay.
your first and last name, please.
Brandy Anfield.
I'm sorry.
Brandy Anfield.
Can you spell your last name for me, please?
ANF like Frank, IELD.
All right, you are not on my docket. You're supposed to be on at 10:30. All right, so you're early. It's an adjourn to pay. Did you get it paid, Miss Anfield?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Because I had some other things come up, unfortunately.
And so, can you get it paid within the next 30 days?
I definitely will. Within the next week, hopefully.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I need you to do that. And
I will.
So, and then Miss Lurst, you'll have to look to see if anything went into default because she did not pay this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So, and then I'm going to call it SP 122-18381. State your name for me for the record, Miss Anfield.
Brandy Anfield.
All right. Thank you. I am going to adjourn this again. I'll do another adjourn to pay, and I'm going to adjourn it out to, you said within the next week. So I'm going to only adjourn it out to June 17th, 2022, and I'll put it on at 10:30 a.m. So please make sure you get it paid, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you for your patience this morning.
You have a good holiday.
You do the same. Be safe.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. I need Al Marisi to please turn on your camera. We can't service you without seeing you. Mr. Reed, is that your client?
That's my client. He's a young man. Sir, put on your camera.
Yeah.
There he is. All right, very good. Let me call your case at this, your case says at this time. I have SP 1201077, counts 1 and 2. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Bashar Amarisi.
Thank you and good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you too.
Okay, all right, Mr. Reed, what are we doing?
Just for arraignment purposes, he's staying mute, waiting for formal reading of the information. We've worked out a plea agreement. If he pleads on the no insurance, there's a recommendation to amend that to improper plates and to dismiss the driving while license suspended with a stiff to probable cause. And he'd like to take advantage of that, Your Honor.
All right, and so let me see. Yes. Why did I already have this written up? Because he was here before, is that correct?
No, I did that. I did that based off of what.
Oh, your handwriting looks like mine.
Yeah, that's what Prosecutor Rosenthal had originally said, so they changed it afterwards. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. All right, Mr. Reed. So your client is going to plead guilty to the driving while license suspended. It'll be amended to a failure to display. And then, no, that's not it. Tell me again.
He's going to plead guilty to no insurance. They're going to amend that to improper plates, and they're going to dismiss driving while license suspended with a stiff to probable cause.
All right, very good. Let me have you raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Reed, you may proceed.
Thank you. Sir, we did talk in the breakout room, and I explained to you that you have a right to trial. You have a right to trial by judge and jury. You have a right to testify and call witnesses, but you want to waive that right and enter a plea today and take advantage of this offer. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And no one's forcing you to plead today. This is voluntary on your part. After talking about the case and hearing about the offer, you wish to take advantage of that. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm satisfied it's a voluntary waiver, Your Honor. May I do factual basis?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Sir, on the date and time of this citation in the city of Detroit, you were operating a motor vehicle and stopped by law enforcement, and you didn't have insurance on that vehicle at the time. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor. We stiffed the probable cause for dismissal of the driving while license suspended charge.
All right, very good. And sir, I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to improper plates. I am ready for sentencing. Mr. Reed?
Yes, Judge, thank you. He was polite, cooperative. He did what I told him. I told him to put a shirt on. He didn't have a shirt on in the breakout room. I said, you gotta go put a shirt on. He put a
Okay.
shirt on. Nice young man, Judge. I advised him that he would have to pay this ticket before he gets the dismissal. He understands that. I forgot to ask him, did you post a bond in this case, sir? Did you put up any money? No?
No.
No, okay. And we talked about paying today or needing time to pay, and he indicated to me it depends on how much it is, whether or not he can pay today or need a little time. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, young man.
Thank you.
All right, very good. I am going to assess my, the cost at $200. The fine will be $50. And so, and I don't know if he has some other stuff attached to this, Mr. Reed, but when can your client get this paid?
Young man, when can you do it?
She said 250.
That's what the court said. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Pay it this week.
Okay, so it
This
may be
week?
a little bit more than 250, Mr. Reed, because he may have reinstatements or what have you.
Judge, we've asked for 2 weeks to pay.
Okay, all right, let's do 2 weeks. Let's do 2 weeks. And so that's going to take us to, let's do June 10th, 2022, and I'll put it on my docket at 10:30. Yeah, 10:30. Okay?
Okay.
All right, and then once you pay it, if you pay it, you don't have to come to court. We'll review it and you'll get your dismissal for the other matter, okay?
Okay.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Judge.
very good.
Sir,
you
if
so
you
much.
can't pay it, if you can't pay it by that time, make sure you come back to court, okay? You got 2 weeks to pay it, but if you don't get it paid by then, you come back in on that court date, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
All right, Mr. Reed, I don't know that there's anyone else that's on. I have a 9:45, it's not quite 9:45, and then 9 o'clock. Officer, are you able to reach out to Ms. Brimage to find out what happened to Mr. Akon? Oh, I think it might be Miss McCall.
It's Miss McCall, ma'am.
Okay.
She said he was testing upstairs and that she would bring him down as soon as he was finished with his testing.
Got it. Very good, very good. Good morning, Mr. Rosenthal.
Good morning, Your Honor. One of the trials is resolved, so we only have 8 today. So I just want to let you know the good
Well, thank
news.
you.
Thank you,
Well,
Mr.
thank you.
Rosenthal.
So I'm
Thank
already
you.
We
taking,
like that kind of news.
telling you, I'm taking care of the trials before trials, all right?
I got you. Mr. Rosenthal, which trial has been resolved?
That's going to be Anthony Austin, Your Honor. It's going to be a dismissal, no recollection. The officer did call me just now, Your Honor, and explained he has no recollection, and wants to dismiss the tickets. And the tickets
All
are
right.
not anything that are target offenses, Your Honor.
Okay, very good, very good. And so that's all of his cases will be dismissed.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, keep working, Mr. We almost there.
Absolutely, Mr. Rosenthal, you the man. Keep working on these now. At 1 o'clock, if we don't have any trials, we won't be disappointed.
I'm working on it. Maybe I'll
No
get to 7.
disappointment here.
Hey, 8's better than 9.
It certainly is. It is.
We'll
Thank
be
you,
good.
Mr. Rosenthal.
You're welcome, Your Honor. I'll stay. You guys need me to stick around?
No, we have a probation review, and then we had an arraignment on the bench warrant for Davon Anderson. It's not until 9:45, and so we're just kind of waiting around. I'm going to do some adjourn the pays, but
Okay.
that's not, yeah, that's good. You're good.
Awesome. Thank you, Your Honor. And then you want me at like 12:45 to hop on? 12:45, because they're at 1 right
That
now.
would be great.
Okay. I'll
That would be great.
be hopping on at 12:45. I'm gonna come down and get Wednesday files since we don't have any Monday.
Yes.
Thank you.
You guys are welcome.
All right, thank you.
See you this
right.
afternoon.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rosenthal.
Thank you, Your Honor.
right,
Thank you,
Miss-
Mr. Reed.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Lurst, are we ready to do the 10:30?
Yes, Your Honor, I was gonna give you a cheat sheet.
Oh, yeah, then I'll wait for the cheat sheet. How about that? That'll make my life so much easier. Mr. Reed, you have held down the fort this week without Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Judge. Mr. Fikens is vacationing. He'll be back on Tuesday, however, Judge. He will be back.
He'll be back, okay. When are you going on vacation, Mr. Reed?
I haven't decided yet, Judge. I may take a few days, but I don't travel too much, Judge. I don't do much traveling now. So
You could do a staycation. You can do a staycation.
I could do that. I could do that. That's an option, Judge, a choice.
Sometimes those are the best vacations.
Absolutely.
It's just, but don't tell anybody. You can't tell anybody. You can't tell anybody.
It'll be a secret, Judge.
Gotta be a secret. All right. All right, officer, you can mute me for a moment and then I'll come back on when it's time.
Police Officer Long, can you hear me?
Yes, how you doing?
All right, good morning. Are you here
Good morning
for
to you.
Christopher Adams?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that case has been adjudicated. He's already pled guilty. I don't know why you got a notice to show up today, but he's on the docket today for an adjournment to pay, not for a trial or for a hearing or anything. He's already
Oh,
pled
okay.
guilty.
All right.
So thank you for showing up, but we don't need you.
All right. No worries.
All right. Have a good day.
All right. You as well. Thank you.
All right. I have the following from Mr. Jimmy Lee Akine, Z8080911. Mr. Akine, state your full name, please.
Yes, ma'am. Jimmy Lee Aiken.
Aiken. All right, I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry. All right, good to see you this morning.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, Ms. McCall, on behalf of probation.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Michael McCall on behalf of the probation department.
Thank you and good morning to you. Ms. McCall, tell me what's going on with Mr. Aiken.
Your Honor, Mr. Aiken was placed on probation on May 21st, 2021 for 1 year. He was ordered to pay $1,030 in assessed fines and costs. He was ordered to complete the Victims Impact Panel, attend Alcohol Anonymous once per week, shall not use or possess any illegal substance, attend outpatient treatment until medically discharged in writing, submit drug urinalysis, shall not consume any alcohol beverages, view the consequence video, and complete the driver's simulator class. Your Honor, Mr. Aiken last appeared by Zoom on April 11th, 2022, and at that time he was instructed to continue with his inpatient treatment until discharge in writing and receive an aftercare plan from Elmhurst Home and continue to, the court was going to continue to address his assessed fines and costs, which totals $855. And the court was also going to evaluate these 3 other tickets that he has associated with case number 155-656-811, 207-212-641, and 207-230-861. And he was also instructed to continue to follow up with his doctor's appointment to his mental health care provider and return May 27th, 2022. And at this time, Your Honor, Mr. Aiken has completed his inpatient treatment with Elmhurst Home on May 20th, 2022, under the supervision of Mr. Talley. He is currently enrolled in his aftercare program, his substance abuse counseling. On May 23rd, 2022, I had a conference call with Ms. Smith at Detroit Central City with myself, Ms. Smith, and Mr. Aiken. And he signed a client authorization release at that time as well. And he began his substance abuse counseling on May 24th, 2022. And he had his second meeting was on May 26th, 2022. And the probation department had received a letter from Ms. Smith stating that Mr. Aiken will also be enrolled in mental health treatment. And that appointment is scheduled for June 8th, 2022, and that's also at Detroit Central City. And he will be in the didactic recovery peer group with AA and NA meetings, and he will continue to screen twice per month. And his traffic balance with this court is $1,525, which includes the $855 in probation matters.
Okay.
And,
Ms. McCall,
yes.
I'm gonna struggle with that screening 1 time per month.
Twice. Oh, yeah, we
Yeah.
changed it, Your Honor, on 4/11.
Okay,
We changed it to twice per month.
yes.
Twice a week.
Twice a week. Okay,
Twice a
yes,
week.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that was the original probation.
Okay,
Now
so,
he's currently screening twice per week.
and that should be random, right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, very good. Go ahead, you may
Regards-
continue.
In regards to his test, Your Honor, he tested on May 24th, 2022, and was negative, and he tested today and with this court, and the lab tech will be bringing that test down today. It wasn't ready as of yet, but I talked to them and they indicated that they will bring it down here.
Wonderful, and I'm not gonna release him until we get those test
No
results,
problem.
okay?
No problem, Your Honor.
All right, very good. What else, Ms. McCall? Sounds like a good report to me.
Yes, Mr. Aiken, I'm really proud of Mr. Aiken, and he's doing what he's supposed to do. And I think Mr. Aiken is going to follow through because he really wants to do what he needs to do and help himself in regards to his substance abuse, because he admits that he did have a problem. So that's why we're here to help him to get through this.
All right, very good. Mr. Aiken, that's a great report.
Ma'am, thank you very much. Like I said, do what it takes whatsoever, cause I'm too old for this, but I'll do the right thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'd second that motion. How about that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are they treating you well at Central City?
Oh, man, you know what? It's a glow.
Yes, okay.
And we are every day on time whatsoever.
All right. How do you feel now that you're not using any
I know
substance?
I feel wonderful, and Otherwood, I talk to my people down south, my son and everything, so I'm doing it for them, cause I would like to see them one day, and the Lord's back.
Yes, sir. When is the last time you had talked to your people down south or to your son?
Before I went to treatment,
Okay. Did they notice a difference in you?
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
They did. Do you notice a difference in yourself, Mr. Aiken?
Yes, ma'am.
What's different about you?
Well, I'm starting to pay attention, and I'm very serious about the thing that I really got to do and what to leave alone stay focused on, the right thing. The right thing that I got to do.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for the court this morning?
I feel like, if it's possible that I can, go out here, though, probably go out here two times a week.
So we are open for business for testing, 8:30 to 3:30. And so as long as if your color drops and you can get here, by all means, get here and do it. But you can't come after 3:30, and then if it's a holiday, then you can't test here because we're not open on the holidays. How does that sound? All right, and so he can test here and we'll just add $10 to his account because there is a cost associated with testing.
Your Honor, may I?
Yes.
The $120 in urinalysis testing is already included in the.
Then he's in good shape for now. He's in good shape. All right, very good.
And I would like to also state that Mr. Aiken has his doctor's appointment with his healthcare provider scheduled for June 23rd, 2020.
Wonderful. So you're following up with your physical health too.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. Be good to yourself, Mr. Aiken. You deserve it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. And so I have no issues. Ms. McCall, did you have any additional recommendations other than he follows through with the things that he's doing with Central City, with his testing random 2 times a week? Is there anything else with him other than following up with his mental health as well as his physical health? Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor, that's everything that Mr. Aiken needs to do. I want him to follow through with everything.
Yes.
Everything, and make sure you make your appointments, because Ms. Smith indicated on that conference call that she's gonna call me if you miss. He told, we had that conference call, you remember, right? And she stated, if you miss, I'll be picking up that phone and emailing me that Mr. Aiken did not appear for counsel.
All right, and then that means Ms. McCall gonna pick up the phone and tell me. And then that means Ms. McCall gonna pick up the phone and tell you, come in here, Judge Holmes wants to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to do what you're supposed to do, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, Ms. McCall, I know we talked about his fines and costs.
Yes.
And so what I'd like to do is, then this may be the easier thing, is scrap the old order.
Okay.
And let's do a new one.
Okay.
So can we do that?
Yes, we can.
Can you get that done today so that then Ms. Lurs can put that information in JIS?
Yes, Your Honor, no problem.
All right, very good. I was gonna try to just reconcile it, but I think that's an easier way to do it.
No problem.
Okay,
So those fines and costs, the $120 will be included. And those other 3 tickets, we're gonna work on those too, right?
those other, yes, ma'am, you gave me 3 tickets. Are they all outstanding?
Yes.
All right, very good. So Miss Lurs, can you see if they are in warrant status? Did you get those case numbers?
I didn't, but I can look it up.
If not, I wrote them down. Good.
207-212-641
Yes,
and one ending in 861.
yes.
They are not in warrant status, but they've defaulted.
Those are civil infractions?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And then what about the one ending in 6811?
6811, that one is defaulted as well. It's a civil infraction.
So these are all civil infractions. So what we'll have to do, Ms. McCall, is we'll have to work with him to get all civil infractions resolved before he can leave us for probation. I don't have an issue, Miss Lurs, if we remove, and Miss Attorney Reed, if we remove the, any penalties, any interest, I'll do all of that. And then we have to work with getting those paid, okay? All right,
Yes, sir.
very good.
Your Honor, would you like the time to pay for those, the duration of the probation?
Yes.
So that they don't default?
Yes, that's fine. And right now, his probation, how much time do we have left with him for probation? Because he was absconded, so I think we have a full 12 months, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
We do. So put it out, adjourn to pay, and let's just put it out until May 20, probably the 30th or 31st of 2023. But we're gonna work within that time frame to get those paid before he leaves us, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So you're in good shape? Yes, sir.
So I did a landscaping yesterday.
I can't hear you. One more time.
I did a job yesterday and made $50, so can I put in some of my bills?
Okay, so let me ask you this, Ms. McCall. Can you check with Central City as to whether or not they have some community service that he can do?
Okay, no problem.
Since he's physically going there, would you ask if he could do some community service?
Yes.
And then if he can, we would just need to make sure, get that answer. And then we need to make sure we structure it so that it's reported every 2 weeks to you, so we can start reducing his balance, okay?
No problem.
All right, I don't want to take your $50. No, sir. But now you better do the right thing with that $50 this weekend.
We're gonna test. We're gonna use it to test at ATS. We gotta test this weekend because it's a holiday, because the court is not open. So you might have to be responsible to test. And then you're gonna come back down here to test as well.
Okay, so you need to hold off a little bit for your testing. All right, very good, but I won't take his money for fines and costs. So if you could find out if he can do, okay, community service at Central City. And then that'll help us to reduce, and we'll redo his new probation order with his fines and costs on it. And then we'll work with them. We'll work with them. I'm just really, really pleased to see the progress for Mr. Aiken. I am really pleased to see it. All right, I'm sorry.
Did you give a date?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Miss McCall, what do you want for a return to court date? How often am I seeing him? Should I see him in 2 weeks just to see how he's doing?
Yes.
Let me see. Let me see how that's gonna work. Let's see. All right, so let's do, I'm gonna put it out for another week. Let's do the 17th. June 17th. 2022, does that work for you?
Yes, sir.
That is a Friday,
Yes. No.
and we'll do it at 9:00 a.m. Does that work for you, Mr. Aiken? All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Reed, did you have anything you wanted to add?
I would just congratulate Mr. Akins on a good report. I talked with him when he came back into the probation system. He said he could work the program. I know he has some health challenges, but he's doing a great job, Mr. Akins. Keep up the good work. Be safe. Have a safe Memorial holiday, sir. We're proud of you. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, sir.
All right, very good. And so anything else, Ms. McCall?
No, Your Honor, I think that's it.
All right, Mr. Aiken, do you have anything else for the court?
Man, that's about it, man. I'm gonna do my best no matter what.
Yes, sir. That's all I want from you is your absolute best. Okay? All right, I'll see you on June 17th at 9 o'clock a.m. Please make sure you do everything that you're supposed to do, okay?
Yes, man, absolutely.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Aiken. Thank you, Ms. McCall.
Thanks so much, Your Honor.
All right. Likewise. All right, I'm going to make a file for him, for Mr.
Not being able to pay. Do the extension how long?
All right, Mr. Reed.
Yes, Judge.
Hold on one second.
Give me 1 second, Mr. Reed.
Okay, hold on. He said due to credit card debt and he only gets SSI.
Okay, so we're in good shape?
Yes.
All right, very good. I need to do one thing. How do I do? I am calling now the 9:45 a.m. docket. I have case number SP 1200092, 7 counts 1 and 2. Davon Anderson was scheduled for an arraignment on the bench warrant. He has not appeared. The capias will issue and the bond is set at $25 cash or surety as to both matters. I'm now going to the 10:30 a.m. docket. And I'm starting with Christopher Adams, case number SP 9634331, scheduled for an adjournment to pay. Mr. Adams did in fact pay. Therefore, I am dismissing the following matters pursuant to the offer from the people. Case number SP 958827, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 9634332. SX 366-88951, U 505-53719, case number 183200741, case number 183946031, 204-15426, counts 1 and 2. And that's all for Christopher Adams. I'm now going to the matters for Raymond Adams. Mr. Adams failed to pay. And so as to case number SP 123751, counts 1 and 2. For the improper equipment, that will be a default judgment. No insurance, that will be a capias with a personal bond. For Raymond Adams, SP 1249890, counts 1 and 2. Both of those will be capias with a personal bond. For Raymond Adams, case number 217342562. I believe that is a misdemeanor. No,
What was the case number again?
It's 217342562. Insurance, no proof.
Civil infraction.
All right, then that will be a default judgment. And then for case number 217342561, that's the one that he did not pay. That will be a default judgment, and it will be reinstated to the original charge. All right, and that's it for Mr. Adams. I'm now going to Deshaun Adamson. All right, Mr. Reed, your client paid one of them. He owes $30 on another. And then on the one that he didn't pay, what's the balance? Oh, that's a civil infraction.
175.
All right. Okay, so for the case SP 8029202, I am going to waive that $30 balance. Mr. Reed,
Thank
any
you.
objection?
No objections, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Anderson, Deshaun Anderson has paid case number SP 8029201. I am going to close that particular case. For SP 8658721, he did not pay it. I am going to reinstate the original charge, and it will go into default judgment. This is what I'm going to do, Mr. Reed. I'm going to dismiss a few, I'm going to keep a few, because he did 3/4 of what the court ordered him to do. I'm so upset. He only owes $175. You don't have a phone number to call him, Mr. Reed?
No, Judge, I do not have his phone number. I do not.
All right, so here are the matters that I'm going to dismiss. I'm dismissing case number C pursuant to the offer, C 532064, counts 1, 2, and 3. I will also dismiss case number SP 122-73961. Case number SP 8029203 will be dismissed. And then for the following matters, I'm so upset. All right. For the following matters, case number SP 865872, counts 2 and 3, those will be capious with the personal bond. Oh, I'm sorry, they are civil infractions, so they will be defaulted. And then for case number SP 8658731, that will be, is that a civil infraction?
No, that's
okay. So that will be a capious with the personal bond. And then for case number 173229741, that will be a default. No, I'm sorry, that's gonna be a capious with the personal bond. So distraught, this young man didn't do what he was supposed to do. All right, your client is still in good shape, Mr. Reed. Hopefully he'll come back. Hopefully he'll come back.
Thank you.
All right, that was Adamson. Thank you. I'm going to Michael Adebayo. He's another one, didn't do what he was supposed to do. All right, I have for case number SP 1247577, counts 1 and 2. For improper plates, that will be reinstated. And then the original charge will be reinstated. The capious will issue, the bond will be a personal bond. And then for count 2, that will be a capious with the personal bond. Still from Michael Adebayo, SP 1247579, counts 2 and 3. Count 2 will be a default. And then count 3, no, I'm sorry, that's not, yes it is, it's a count 3. That will be, is that a civil infraction?
Misdemeanor.
All right, that's going to be a capious with the personal bond. And then on case number SP 124757773, he was ordered to pay. What's the balance that's owed?
You said 12475-793.
SP 124-75773.
$245.
All right, then that will be capious, and the bond will be set at $245, cash or surety, which is what is owed. And then the final one, SP 124-75791, that will be a default judgment. And then I think that's everything for Mr. Adebayo. All right, I am now going to Amir Al-Mamori. I have case number SP 124-00131. And Mr. Al-Mamori, he did in fact pay. And so did he get some other matters dismissed?
The ticket that he paid, Your Honor, the civil infraction was SP 123-97371.
He paid that one?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's right. This just says adjourned. So this particular matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Thank you. All right, for Adonis Allen, I have Adonis Allen paid the civil infraction, and so pursuant to the agreement, I'm dismissing the following. SP 124-3310, counts 1, 2, and 3. All of those matters are dismissed without prejudice. I'm now going to Kaisa Allen. Allen, this individual did not pay. And so for case number SP 125-54612, that will be a default judgment. For SP 125-54641, that will be a capious. What's the amount owed?
It was a pending matter, Your Honor. It was a misdemeanor pending. It was going to be dismissed.
Oh, so that will be a personal bond. Thank you. And then, oh, sorry, I thought I was looking at the adjourn to pay. For Keisa Allen, I have case number SP 125-54611, and that is a default judgment, and the original charge will be reinstated. And then that's everything for Keisa Allen. For Lenoris Allen, Mr. Allen was having difficulties getting on to Zoom, but he did call and indicate to the court that he was not able to make his payments and needed additional time. And so I am adjourning the following matters, and I'm adjourning them to August 31st, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. I have the following: case number SP 113-49832. Make sure the adjourned to pays are adjourned to pay, and then all the others, yes. And then I have SP 114-12802, SP 113-49831, SP 113-49833, SP 114-1280, counts 1 and 3. Again, those matters are adjourned to August 31st at 10:30 a.m. I'm going now to Tanjanique Allen, and Tanjanique Allen did pay. And so case number SP 129-39551 is going to be closed, and the following matters will be dismissed. SP 129-3955, counts 2 and 3. They are dismissed without prejudice. I'm now moving to William Alley. Mr. Alley did not pay. And so I have case number 207-179-253. Can I get the balance on that? It's going to be a capious.
$320.
The bond will be set at $320, cash or surety. And then for case number 207-17925, counts 1 and 2, they will be capious with a personal bond. For Davon Anderson, SP 09291. Mr. Anderson, he did not pay. Well, that says a review.
Yes, no, he did not pay.
All right, so that is going to be a default judgment. Didn't we have Davon Anderson scheduled at 9:45 as well?
Yes,
Okay.
arraignment,
All right.
arraignment.
Well, he didn't show up at either time, so I'm good. All right, did I miss anything, Miss Lurs?
No.
All right, I'm in great shape. All right, Mr. Reed, we are done
sir.
until 1 o'clock. Mr. Malafite will join you again.
Yes,
And hopefully we can get those trials taken care of.
yes, Judge, we will get that.
Okay,
Yes, Judge.
all right, very good. Thank you. Court is in recess. Thank you, Ms. Sires.
You're
Be
welcome.
on a little bit before 1 o'clock.